Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to JJ's Chess, Pots, or Palace. A little bit late on Monday. Sorry about that. I had to get up at 9 this morning, and then I was tired, so I took a nap. So I'm ready to go. See how long I go tonight. I want to get situated here and get the games up. Puzzles and unrated chess challenges tonight. So we'll put the schedule up. Excuse me. And then multi-streaming on YouTube. JJ Plays Chess. Discord. If you're a chess player, for the arenas on Tuesday night, Friday and Saturday night, I put the actual arena up the night before and get it created with some of the rules and put it in my Discord in both the chat channel and the chess chat channel and the announcements. And then TikTok, brand new on TikTok, a couple months old. And I put, hey, Elias, how you doing, Elias? What's up, man? I'm a little late tonight. Ugh, I needed that rest. Marv came over. We're looking at the floor. We're gonna put some Pergo in over the wood, and it'll take a day to install. I'll have to move everything, but we had some stains in the wood that were pretty bad, so we're going to scrub them down and then put nice commercial Pergo down. Penguins, how you doing? Howdy, 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 everybody. I'll go live. Let me do that. There we go. How you guys doing? I am tired. That was I had a good Super Bowl party. It was fun. And I enjoyed it. I'm a Falcons fan, but I grew up in Spokane, Washington, in Eastern Washington. And Seahawks weren't in existence, so I'm a Falcon fan since 1972. Was a Colt fan before that. And I've been a Falcon fan ever since. And then had to root for the Seahawks. Two reasons: because of the Patriot Falcon Super Bowl was number one. That I'll have flashbacks for the rest of my life. And there were Cougars on Cougar grads on both teams. Abe Lucas, 72 on offensive tackle on the Seahawks, and then Kyle Williams, who actually tackled the streaker, but he was the wide receiver rookie and had an amazing year at Washington State. Graduated last year. He's a rookie and played really well. So I was watching them, as well as Cooper Kupp, who graduated from Eastern Washington. And that's 15 miles west of Spokane at Cheney. And Boise State has their Smurf turf. They have their red turf. And I think it's the only two schools in the nation that have different colored turf. But Cooper Kupp, man, he smoked my Cougars. Eastern Washington, they weren't Division I. They're not Division I. And they smoked them about 8 years ago. Cooper Kupp had like 4 touchdowns. And he was a force. And then, of course, he already won a Super Bowl with the Rams, and now he wins the Super Bowl with the Seahawks. So it was quite interesting. And, boy, the Seahawks defense was on fire. Patriots were in the first half as well. And but defense wins championships, just like it does in chess. There's a watch streak. All right. Very cool. Got 450 points for that. I owe you a without my glasses. So I missed it last time, and by the time you left, I didn't see it. So I will go ahead and take off my glasses and do these puzzles. I won't do it in a challenge tonight, but I will do it for the puzzles. And then I apologize for missing it. I saw it after. And I just got to go and double check my streams here. And we'll get started. I'll take off my glasses and squint through everything. I have a streak going too, man. That's going to suck. But I apologize. He spent 10,000 points to have me take off my glasses during the announcement, I think, of our live chess arenas that I do Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and I do the play-by-play, and I missed it. Yeah, now it was me. I'm sorry, man, I didn't see it. I really didn't see it. I'll get it, though. Let me get this moved over, and I'll do it now for you. Let's get this. Make sure that YouTube is running. On JJ Plays Chess on YouTube live stream. There it is. And if you want to chat live, following is free on twitch.tv, JJ's Chess Pots and Pals. I do have it in vertical, and the reason I do is I run on JJ's, man, I'm tired. JJ's Chess Pots and Pals on Twitch. I run chess 4 nights a week, Arc Raiders 4 nights a week, and Wizardry, Variance Daphne 4 nights a week. And it's not 4 nights. I mean, I switch the schedule around so it's day and night, but chess is 4 nights a week. And because I do that, I made 3 separate channels. So I have over 970 content videos, shorts, playlists with chess openings on the JJ Plays Chess, and it's all chess. And I used to run it as a game channel in 2012, and I changed it about 6 years ago, so it's a labor of love, and I put a lot of effort into it, and I didn't want to convolute it with putting Wizardry and Arc Raiders into one, so I made it JJ Plays Chess. When I live stream, I go right to the multi-stream to JJ Plays Chess on YouTube. When I live stream Wizardry Variance Daphne, which I will be doing tomorrow at 12 noon, it's JJ Plays Wizardry on YouTube. And then Wednesday night is my next Arc Raiders schedule. So on Wednesday night, it'll go to JJ Plays Arc Raiders. That's a new channel. Just kind of getting the ball rolling. I think I have over 100 shorts on that. I think it's getting close to 200 or over 200 on Wizardry, and should break the 1,000 video content here shortly on JJ Plays Chess. But I do separate them. On the TikTok, it is JJ's Chess Pots or Palace, just like it is on YouTube, and I put all 3 content up, and then sometimes I put music to it and special effects and stuff like that to those shorts. So just trying to get a wider range as an old man, and it's a lot of fun for me. So if you want to come in and live chat and on Twitch for chess on Tuesday, Friday, Saturday night, I put the arena up in the Twitch chat, so it comes up on the Twitch chat, and I pin it so you guys can see it. So following is free there. So let me go back and check really quick. Yeah, I want to get a few games in tonight. I'll play. I know Penguins wants to have a rematch. I know you want to play, and I will play you first, and then I'll play Penguins. And just remember, I'm doing this challenge for the puzzles, and it takes me about a half hour, Elias, to get warmed up, if that's cool with you. I just want to get the puzzles warmed up, and then we'll go to those games. And tonight you're going to see 2,000 rated, very strong players. Looks like will challenge me, and we'll play them. But I'm going to play with my glasses on. Is that okay? I'm going to play with my glasses on. It would probably not be a good outcome. So, also unrated. And I'm going to do the puzzles first. Okay, so let me get to the puzzles. Make sure I see it before I... That changed to something new. It's kind of cool looking. It's kind of cool looking. So let me do that. We'll play puzzles first. But if you want to chat live, come to twitch.tv. And I do at times check the multi-streams just to check it, but I may not see your chat on if you're watching from YouTube tonight. So just so you know. And subbing is free as well. I appreciate everybody wherever you're watching. And of course, community streamer on chess.com at Mammoth Bonus, so they can click the binoculars and watch the live stream as well. So let me click this on, and I gotta scrunch up here. I am what is it? Nearsighted. I can't see far away, so I can read this. One idea is better than the rest. Do you see the only way forward? You're gonna see me squint. My screen is not, by the way, for the main screen, for you guys, everybody watching, my screen is not centered. I've got a small table and then an underset with the keyboard. So my screen is over here. So when you see me look to the right, I'm looking to the right side, and that's where the black to move, that is where the levy bot is. And so I look to the right, and then I look straight at the chessboard. And then when I'm looking over here, I'm looking at chat, and I'm looking at my two streams. And I'm in vertical on Twitch. The reason I do that is I put a lot of shorts on these 3 different channels. And so they seem to come out pretty well. And people give me feedback that they wanted to see me actually talking and walking and chew gum at the same time, which not only doesn't happen very often, but when it does, and then show the content. So that's why I do that. So, all right. One idea is better than the rest. Do you see the only way forward? Black to move. Gonna ruin my streak here. One idea is better than the rest. Do you see the way forward? And I am a very slow thinker, and that's why I'm a classical player, and that's what I'm used to. So it takes me a long time to see stuff, and it's going to take me a longer time in this position. Okay, one idea is better than the rest. Do you see the only way forward? Do you see the only way forward? And I don't use help. I don't want to go against fair play. So, yeah, I've gone 3 minutes in. I still don't see it. I'm left eye dominant too. I had an eye operation in 1965, so they went and cut the muscles to separate. I had lazy eye in both eyes. And so it's helped me with memory, though. I mean, a bonus was I can remember everything like a freaking video, like a movie. Incredibly strong memory. But, man, when I was growing up after that happened, I was getting eye aches that were amazing to the point where it was so excruciating I'd have to take naps and sleep it off for like 4 to 6 hours for them to go away. Helped in hockey, though, when I was playing hockey. Nobody knew where I was looking at. Man, challenge the queen. I can challenge the queen on F5. I can check on A4, but the bishop's going to come out. And where do I? And then the bishop attacking the C6, putting the C6 square, bishop C6. You know, that is the move. I just saw it. All right. Okay, and I get a free bishop. There you go. It takes me a while. I got to look at every square. So it takes me a while. Semi-blindfold. Yeah. Semi-blindfold is right. But I missed Elias putting that up in chat. And I feel really bad that I missed that. Because that's 10,000 channel points. And I apologize for that. So you kind of see how I think, too, as a classical player. That's why I'm not a very good speed. I suck at speed chess because it takes me a while to look at position and look at all the pieces. And I look at squares. So I was taught to look at squares. White to move. I blundered. You can win a knight for me. White to move. I blundered. You can win a knight for me. Okay, my first thought is bishop takes knight, the G bishop taking on F6. Bishop takes back, and then you get the bishop on D7. And let me just look. That's what I believe. I also have a follow-up with the rook on the pawn on D6, but I think this is the right. Bishop takes knight. Oh, that was interesting. I did not expect that. So, bishop takes bishop. Bishop takes queen. And knight takes bishop. All right. Rolling. Black to move. Win this game with a checkmate. Win this game with a checkmate. Okay, we got a interesting move here. You got double rooks and threatening the B8 square, losing the queen. Probably going to miss this one, to tell you the truth. The queen. The white queen's pinning the black rook. So it's got to be a check. Because it's mate in 2 for white. And which way do I go? And I got a challenge. And I would never take a rated game anymore. I learned my lesson. And I'm playing puzzles. We already have a list on Twitch, in Twitch chat who wants to play me, so they're first. It's my primary streaming, so if you want to come to twitch.tv, JJ's Chess Pots Palace, and follow me, it's free. I have 2 people lined up, 2 really good players to play tonight, and I'm taking a half hour of puzzles before I do that. So let me see, where am I? So how do I want to go about that? Rook is pinned, so the rook can't move. Okay? So if I wanted to take, the pawn is pinned at g2, but if I wanted to take the without check, pawn on f3, I'd lose. Be mate 1. So I can't move the queen. Can't pin the queen to the king. And of course, I'm not looking at chat, by the way, so I'm not. Fair play policy, please don't suggest moves. And I don't know if somebody did that or not, but I just so you guys know. So it's got to be a check, I would think. Has to be a check. And the only piece that can check is the rook. So rook to g2. Still got mate, so I've got to make a check. So it's a rook sack right here. You don't want to go to g1 since the white rook can take it. And then you would, and your g7 rook is pinned by the queen here on the diagonal right here. So it's got to be a check here on h2. And it was not. Because I thought it was check here. Actually, I thought it was, oh shit, man, I did not see that. Yeah, I suckered the pooch. Man, I don't see it. Oh, I do see it. God dang it. I didn't think about it. Yep, I didn't think about it. I went the wrong way. That was my fault. I missed it. Missed it. Hey, JJ, no glasses today. Yeah, Elias did the 10,000 channel points. And because he did the 10,000 channel points, I didn't see it during the live stream. And I probably couldn't do that anyway because I wouldn't see the names and I wouldn't be able to see the names on the, it'd be too small for me. And it's even now too small when people follow and stuff on the screen. So I'm doing it now with puzzles. And Elias is first, Penguins is second right now in the challenge. So we should have some good games tonight. If you want to get in the line, you can. It's open. But I want to go about 30 minutes tonight in puzzles. So I know I kind of started late, so I took a nap. I had to get up at 9, do some tasks. So it is 8:25. So probably in the next 15 minutes, I'll be warmed up enough. Damn, blew it. Should have looked longer. But this is why it takes me a long time. And that's why I suck at speed chess. I don't suck at classical, but I suck at speed chess. So, just missed that one. Damn it. I'll be talking to myself for about a half hour after tonight. White to move. You can win if you find the checkmating idea. Again, right here is where I've got a screen right here, but it's offset. It's not totally straight in front of me. So I'm offset to this side, so that is why I'm looking this way. You can win if you find the checkmating idea. I can win if I find the checkmating idea. White to move. I mean, there's been times where I've been looking at it and I get into these puzzles and all of a sudden I spend the first 3-4 minutes and go, how the frick is this going to happen? And I'm looking at the black queen instead of the black king. And I'm like, what? That's the time when you go, okay, no more puzzles. So you can win if you find the checkmating idea. White to move. All right. No glasses. Checkmating idea. Well, you can't go to A6 because queen covers, black queen covers. And obviously, you're going to check on at E6 to start it. Correct? Yep. E6 to start. Only move is to B5. And then where are you going to go? Oh. And then all right, let's see how this goes. We'll start it off. There's the start, all right? You got to watch out for the black bishop on A4. Now, what is the better move? A6. Is it A6 or B? A6 or C6? No, it's not C6. Well, yeah, got no glasses. That'd be pretty funny, actually. A6 or B6? A6 keeps them to the middle. There's no support on the fourth rank for the rook to come in, plus the pawns are there to defend, so it's got to be this way. And, oh, fuck. Takes me a long time. And this is me. Finally saw it. B6 with the rook. I almost didn't see that. Damn glasses. Almost didn't see it. Damn. All right. Okay, so back on track. Oh no, you can win my bishop. Black to move. Oh no, you can win my bishop. Oh no, you can win my bishop. Black to move. I can win the bishop. Black to move. Oh no. They say he's got to go. Oh no, Godzilla. All right, so obvious knight 4. Can he check with the queen? That's what I'm looking at. Not that I have. Just quick move right there. And we don't want to give him a pass pawn, so I would say knight takes bishop. Oh, I'm in check. Well, I guess I wouldn't say that. God, man. Glasses. All right. Well, do. And then take. Damn. Yeah, I definitely am not as good without my glasses. You have a checkmating idea. I'm glad that it stopped me because it was in check. Otherwise, I would have failed that. You have a checkmating idea. Can you find it? White to move. You have a checkmating idea. Can you find it? White to move. I have a checkmating idea. Got a big problem with a mate in 1 by black. Well, I'm going to sacrifice. That's why I'm going to sacrifice the rook, do a check, and then move the queen to c3 for the mate. Queen on h4 will have to block, take the queen. The rook will have to block at e5, and it's over. That's what I see. So let's go for it. Rook, check. Brilliant, yay. Then check. Take the queen. Take the rook. Okay. Calculate correctly and you win my knight. White to move. Calculate correctly and you win my knight. White to move. Calculate correctly and you'll win my knight. I have a check. No. Calculate correctly. Oh. Okay. I don't have a check, but I do have an attack. Mate in 1. It's going to be blocked, but knight can't protect, knight can't get out, so you get a free knight. So I would believe this is it. Sell mate in 1. And get a free knight. Okay. I blundered, you can win material from me. I blundered, you can win material from me. Bishop and queen on that line. On that f7 black rook. Now, and I check. That's going to be interesting. Let me see here. If I take the rook, bishop takes rook, attacking the queen. Knight comes in, but the pawn takes the knight. And he's still attacking the queen. If the rook takes, and my bishop is attacking his bishop. Oh, my bishop is attacking their bishop, and I can protect the queen. But the bishop is then attacking the queen. So, okay, so I would think this move is the first move on d3 to d4. Bishop takes bishop. Queen has to take. Okay. Instead of taking that rook, I believe a check is in order. No, because, yes. Because it's undiscovered on the queen. And that prevents the pawn from taking it. The queen will have to take it. Because the king's in check. So I believe it's the knight move here. All right. And there you go. Almost done with puzzles. We'll take challenges here pretty quick. And I am in a viewer challenge. Elias, Rav, everybody, live streamers, check them out. Big shout out to them. Elias the Kid 06, twitch.com or twitch.tv, and on YouTube, Elias, Epic Elias on YouTube. Ravmaster 09 on twitch.tv. Great content creators. Please check them out. Unrated challenge. Elias, hold your horses. Not done yet. Almost. It's going to be a challenge. I know I'm going to get an ass whipping, so let me wait here. Elias is first, Penguin second, Rav third. So let me wait here. And then I'll get to freaking, what is that, 13? It's my second time through. Okay, you're in a critical position. Find a way to win a queen. You're in a critical position. Find a way to win a queen. Okay, I better look at the board first because I think it's pretty easy. And we just check the king. And then queen takes queen. What? Oh, dude. That's where my glasses come in. That's where, yeah, damn it. Ah, shit. Days. I got snookered. Yeah, not ready yet. I got snookered. I should have got that. That was. Talk to myself. God damn it. Sheet. Anyway, I'm in a challenge, viewer challenge, actually live streamer challenge. And Elias and Rav and many others have really supported this channel and been really cool. And they played in my live stream arenas that I do the sports commentary for. Now, I am a player, and I'm a classical player, and I'm a good classical player. A lot of people don't know that because I suck at speed chess. And I've been playing since 1969, was a high school number one in 74 and 75. 11 teams in the league, 10 other teams, home and away, 20 games against their number one boards. And I was rated second that year, my senior year, so in high school chess in Eastern Washington. So I do quite well over the board. I very rarely lose unless it's an expert or a title player. And I think I've only lost one game against somebody that's got a higher rating than me on chess.com, that are on online chess, that I played face to face. Every time I've had these challenges where I actually went out and played face to face, I beat the person. And their ratings can be 500, 600, 700 points higher. It's just because I'm a classical player. And I do not have my glasses on right now. I will put them on for the games, but I know I've heard some people say that I'm just a commentator, and that's not true. I am not and never will be rated expert. I don't have any want to. I'm level 70 in real life almost. Level 69 right now in real life. So every day is a blessing for me. I'll turn 70 in July. Black to move. Oops, that's a blunder by me. Can you find out how to win my rook? Oops, that's a blunder by me. Can you find out how to win my rook? Oops, that's a blunder by me. Can you find out how to win my rook? Well, I could have won an extra rook in the last one and messed that up entirely. Blunder by me. Can you find out how to win my rook? Oh, okay. Rook takes rook. And fork. Yay. Yay. Got one. Alrighty. No glasses for puzzles. I owed Elias that. He spent 10,000 points saying get rid of the glasses. I am nearsighted. I can't see far away. But I got to be really close. And I have totally different eye. It's like 2400 to my right and 2200 or something like that my left. So or 2170 or something like that. So I can see out of my left eye. The right eye is totally freaking blurred. I can't see shit. Do you see a strong defensive idea of black to move? Do you see a strong defensive idea black to move? So gotta see where we're going. Which way did they come from? So black is moving up, white's moving down. So there is a black's moving up, white's moving down. Okay. Well, if I check, then he goes to the F file, of course. I could go to E6. Should know this. I'm way better in the end game than I am in any other part of the game, opening or mid game. Do I check and move? Could check and move, but that's going to block me, right? Okay, if I go here, am I going to screw myself? G6. Let's move here. I got a free move with the king. So I move up. Or do I go to E? I think I go to E6 first. I'm probably going to blow this. I think I go to e6 because the king move should probably be in check. So, and then move the king up on the diagonal. Could move here as well. And then a check right there. Move. Yeah. I think it's e6. Fuck me. Guess not. God. Son of a... Damn it! I'll talk to myself later. God, man. Don't have my glasses. I probably wouldn't have saw it anyway, to be honest. Wouldn't have saw it anyway. Black to move. Finish this puzzle off with a checkmate. Black to move. Finish this puzzle off with a checkmate. Okay, well, the bishop has the B1 line. So a queen check, sacrifice, rook takes. And because the black bishop is covering the B1 square, you put power, rook takes rook. So it is check, and then it is mate. There we go. Almost done. We'll start the unrated challenges. Elias will be next, and then Penguins, and then if Brad wants to play too. Alrighty. Thought I'd get done with this level a little quicker. I apologize. White to move. Can you find a way to win my queen? White to move. Can you find a way to win my queen? Hey, black has nothing to really defend except the queen. Can defend with the... I would say it's the rook check on e1. And if he moves to f7, I think it's the knight. The knight fork at e5. That's what I think it is. So I'm going rook. I'm going knight. I'm going queen. Still didn't make it there. Okay, and I'm in a challenge with taking off my glasses. So I am nearsighted. I can't see far away. You're in a critical position. Find a way to win material. You're in a critical position. Find a way to win material. White to move. You're in a critical position. Find a way to win material. White to move. So knight takes knight. Bishop takes bishop. Knight takes queen. Bishop takes queen. Knight goes check. Rook takes bishop. Correct? I think so. Okay, let's try it. Knight takes knight. Knight takes queen. Bishop takes queen. Knight goes check. Oh, I could have taken the bishop. God damn it. Still, it ain't fucking bad. Damn it. Damn it. Hey, Mai, how you doing? Hey, thank you for subbing the other day. That was really cool the other night with Faye coming over and the raid with Grizz. Really appreciate that, Mai. Well, my challenge, Elias, is my challenge with taking off my glasses and playing without my glasses. Is that good? Am I okay to play now? Very much appreciated. Not very many people sub to me, so I very much appreciate that. It's really cool. Really cool. Thank you, Elias. Okay, I will put my glasses off. I will get my glasses. We're going to take the first challenge tonight. It's Unrated against Elias the Kid. Twitch TV, and a shout out to Epic Elias on YouTube. Multi-stream on JJ Plays Chess. If you haven't gone there, if you haven't subbed, subbing is free. And it's been a labor of love for 6 years. And I am finally 3 subs away from 500. And still I would need 1,000 hours of views a month to get monetized, but just to be able to get it to 500 would be really, really cool. So let me go click this on. And it's Bozo Chess. St. Vincent's and Grenadines, if you heard my play-by-play announcing on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, those arenas tomorrow, it's going to be for Love of the Game Tuesday. It rotates. Bowl last week, Chess Night 60 the week before, Rapid the week before that. It is a Blitz. Haven't figured out what I will put the time control app, but I'll figure it out. And I'll have that up in Discord, so I do want to put my Discord up again really quick. Put it up in both streams so everybody can see it. And it's a free invite. I have chess players in there, wizardry players, and arc raiders, and they all have their own channels and voice channels. And Dell is a chess player. Delonzo, you've seen him in my open arenas on Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. Does a fantastic job. Put all the bells and whistles in there for me. It's pretty cool. Did I abort? Dang it. Sorry. Hold on. My bad. Well, that was a quick win. Next. How'd you like that, Elias? All righty. I had to get that in. I'm sorry. Dude, I am sorry. Okay, there we go. There we go. Polish. Playing the Polish. And, you know, I'm just going to play the way I normally do. Yeah. Damn, you weren't supposed to do that. You were supposed to think I would just take the bishop and lose the bishop back. It's going to be a game, I can tell that. So I better get some opening here. Better get some opening or he's going to come down and crush me. I think we're going to do this. I'll run out of time, by the way. I always do, so. That was the pawn. Not lose the pawn. Well, let's move you. Let's move it, move it, move it. Yeah, let's move it. I don't mind losing that. Okay. Mm-hmm. That is interesting. That is very interesting. I'm going to get in trouble here. That is very interesting. Let's see. Got no control of the center, and I'm going to lose that. Hmm. Do not like that at all. Force it, bam. Blocks. Can't get that. Yeah, I don't like that at all. It's going to be, that's going to run and gun. Got a little bit of a stone wall coming down. I don't know if I could stop it. Man, it sucks. I just got a notification. Please play all the games that you start. It's because I have to abort a lot when I come in and start those arenas. And then I was just talking. I didn't see it start, so I accidentally aborted. Sucks. Wiener. Okay. Yeah, I see that too. All right, it's going to get a little crowded. Little crowded. Yeah. Rock and roll high school. Yeah. Nice. Well, I didn't see it. Oh well. That was dumb. Bad pin on my part. Yeah. There's too low a time for me to decide what to do. Yeah, not good. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think this is going well. Hmm. Yeah. Nice move. Good game, Elias. Way to go, man. Uh-huh. Yeah. Good game. Of course, rapids aren't my time control, but that was a great game. Played really well. Nah, speed chess player.
Solid start, but then middle
Yes.
game mayhem.
Just not enough time for me to play.
Considered a gimmick opening meant to surprise black, this move doesn't directly battle for the center. That pawn is feeling the love. Safely guard. Your opponent goofed, leaving a free bishop on the board. Easy pickings, just saying. They missed the chance to kick a queen.
Yeah, I just goofed on the knight move. That was...
You are losing a knight because of this move.
Yeah, it was a total blunder.
Your opponent cooked. That defender is gone. Say hello. They took
By the way, people that are watching,
rough, buddy.
I'm way higher rated in USCF than I am on chess.com. Just so you know.
Your opponent just yoinked your pawn. No charge. Can you believe it? Board and clock were tough. You got this. Next game's a fresh start. Let's go.
Good game. Well, that was disappointing. Sorry, guys. Didn't put on a very good show. So, we got Penguins. You there? Penguins there. Europe, thank you, man. Oh, he's going to give me a 13-minute. Thanks, man. I do okay at 15-10s. I do okay at 15-10s. Okay, international player, Penguins, I played a lot, actually. I think my record against Penguins is 3 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. I think I haven't beat Elias. But I haven't played him in a classical game either. Alrighty. Did my mic go off? My mic went off. Damn it. Yep. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Do I want to throw that over there? Okay. Yep. There's a pawn here. Oh, nice move. Nicely done. Totally lose a pawn there. That's my fault. Probably going to get pressure here. Penguins is a really solid player. Very good player. Do I want to double? Probably. Yeah, it's going to open that up. Pretty good though. Thank you, Maya. Thank you, Penguins. Thank you, Elias. Great game. Yeah, thought that might be the play. And then open, but then I got the rooks on the G line. Well, okay. That comes in. Power there. This. Okay. Just tell me. It is, it's Rav next, and then you might. Very welcome. I was surprised that one person that played me last week to that draw after I had to draw with Penguins. That was such a great game. Got banned the next day. Was really surprised, actually. Very, very shocked. Do I want to do that or do I want to do this? I think I want to do this. Knight coming in on the pawn with check. No, I don't want to do that. Knight coming in on the pawn. Damn, I don't like that. Okay. Got power rooks coming up my ass. This is going to be a rough one. Playing great. Penguins playing great, man. Yeah, that was a good move too. Put me in a bind. Put me in the cookie monster. So should I just go let the pawn go with the check? Probably not. Could attack the knight, but it wouldn't do anything. Get a check, you move the pawn. Wouldn't get a pawn for a pawn. Probably going to lose it. Get the drop there. Well, let's go with pin. That's going to be not going to be able to hold on to this. Can't back up into the hole though. That's a possibility of backing through. How's everybody doing tonight? Got another ad on twitch.tv. Hope everybody's doing well on YouTube. Go check the multi-stream really quick just to see. There we go. Okay. If you want to come over to twitch.tv, JJ Chef Spots and Palace. Follow is free. Chat immediately. Yeah. Protect that pin. Where are we going? Where are we going? Just going to do that first. Yep. Attack the knight, attack the bishop. Huh. I don't like this move, but probably shouldn't have made it, but yeah. And that's going to be a problem too. Don't want to line because it puts the rook. Huh. Let me see. Oops. Don't like it, but I'm going to go back. Not a lot of options here. Good push. Yeah. Yeah. think you might have had bishop d4 there, but I'm not sure. No, you would have been able to take me on c3, right? I think you would have been able to take me penguins on c3. I think for sure. I do get out of this, though. Well, for a minute. Not very long, but let's see here. If I go check. Okay. Ooh. That was a nice move. That was a nice move. Hey. I did not see that move. That was great. Damn. Nice game, man. That hurt. That was a winner. There you go. Great game. Did not see it. Good job, man. That was really solid. That was a great game. Played awesome. Thank you. Love that. Yeah, this game's done. Nice game, man. Elias and Penguins took the loss in both. Great game, man. Damn blunder. That was a good game. Solid. Penguins take the lead on me. Good game, man. Always a pleasure, dude.
Often decide games.
Always a pleasure.
Next time.
2150 to 2100. Last one was 2200, so at least I'm playing decent. That was trick, man. I did not see that.
The center.
That was a great move.
Classic. Buckle up. We got a game.
A lot of fun, man.
D4 captures the D4 pawn and places the knight in the center. You just missed the opportunity to pin a defender of a pawn. They missed the chance to develop a bishop and attack the center. You found the only move. What a find. This is huge. You trade pieces fair and square. Nothing crazy here.
I was in it. I was in
You
it.
allowed your opponent to win a bishop by eventually trapping a piece.
Oh, dude. Oh, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I totally missed the move of trapping that rook. You can take it, but you lose your rook. That was, yeah, damn it. Yeah, I was thinking of pinning it down there, so I missed it. That was it. Yeah, you caught it. I didn't see it. I mean, I saw it, but I didn't see it. So that was the move. Totally.
Oh no, your bishop is in big trouble. The opponent's got a plan to trap it like a chess burrito.
Yeah,
Oh no, your bishop is doomed. Your opponent is... Well, that's gone. Your opponent grabbed your vulnerable bishop.
And I didn't see this freaking... I couldn't pull it back. I should have taken the pawn with check and moved the rook. That was my only out.
Opponent's setting up a fork. Is your rook about to get sniped? Yikes.
Perfect, man. Great game, man.
Watch out. Your opponent pushed that passed pawn. This could be trouble.
That was a lot of fun, dude. That was a lot of fun. Enjoyed it. All right. So, Rav, you here? Is Rav still here? I don't see Rav. I thought he was here. Yeah. I had it. I missed it. I didn't even think. Didn't even see it. Good game, though. Good game, man. So I think Rev left. I wanted to see if he wanted to play tonight, too. So we played Elias the Kid, smoked me with the Polish in the first game. 4 knights in the second game against Penguins. Both over 2,000, 2,100 players. A lot of fun playing them. And now we got I got to take a break for a minute. And I noticed that if I put my Be Right Back sign up, it sometimes logs me out. And so I'm just going to go off screen. I have a really bad habit. I smoke cigarettes. I don't do any recreational drugs. I don't take any illegal drugs. And I do have a heart condition. I've got, diabetes too, which I'm doing well on my A1C. I'm actually doing really well now. Lost 63 pounds. They got me on Moderna. And, but with that, I don't drink alcohol either. So it's my one vice. And I watched my mom pass away in 5.5 months. My dad had already passed away of a major heart attack. And was at the hospital every day and the nursing home. And worst case brain tumor, butterfly glioma grade 4. That was back when I was 40. That was 30 years ago. Not a really good excuse to start smoking at that time. It was kind of stupid. But I would go to the nursing home, and there was a couple guys, a paraplegic and a quadriplegic. In fact, I gave them my PlayStation 2 so they could play games together and link up their 2 PlayStations. And I would talk to them, and they'd always watch my mom when I wasn't there and go in and talk to her and all that. So that was really cool. And I just started smoking and haven't been able to stop. So I am going to take a 5-minute break. I will be back. I will keep this live instead of trying to do my overlay. And that way the stream doesn't shut off. And I'll be back in just a second and go to the restroom, have a quick cigarette. By the way, do not start smoking cigarettes. They fucking suck. Your clothes suck. You smell. It's fucking gross. And I wish I could quit. I've tried multiple times to get about 7 months in, take 1 cigarette, and I'm back. So, bad habit. I'll be right back. Good games tonight, though. Good games. And if you have any questions, I am still right here, by the way. Where's my freaking... Oh, there it is. I'm still here, I just have to go outside. Then I gotta take a couple laps around the pool and we'll be back. All right, Mike, see you in 5. Getting old, boy. Actually, I'm still young at heart, and I love the games. And if you guys haven't seen my other content, JJ plays Wizardry on YouTube. JJ plays Arc Raiders. I'm really having fun with Arc Raiders. Man, it's so intense, and it's so amazingly fresh every time you play. You never know what's going to happen. And the visuals are so cinematic that it looks almost real. The physics, off the hook, they use real physics. They use real sound, so just the effects and everything else, I'm having a blast. It's the perfect release for me after I play chess or I play Wizardry Variants Daphne. Still in the 2026 Daily Chess Championships, and I have advanced, although my last game is still going. And playing a Russian player. I actually did ask him if this was a protest or if he was only able to get on a computer or phone once a day or what have you, because he did not resign that one game that just finished. I've got on YouTube on JJ Plays Chess, the last game. And he averaged like mostly 20 to 23 hours every move. There were a couple sequences where he moved twice a day, but it was mostly once a day. So I was just wondering, and then, I had the later man, and the game was over about 15 moves prior. And so I had a rook and a bishop and a queen, promoted a queen. Then I just ignored what he was doing because he couldn't push with his 3 remaining pawns. Well, 4 remaining pawns. So I did give up the bishop because it wouldn't check the king, and I could just ladder mate, and it'd be a quicker ending in that game. And that's up, but played really good. I mean, at the opening, he had me in the opening, and that was the opening I played in high school in 1973 and 74, the center opening. And that was the center accepted, so I knew it well. I just made a couple mistakes. Well, one major mistake early, went down a pawn, but I did have a false threat that he kind of went for to prevent, and he had ways to get out of it, and then he ended up losing his bishop and his rook in a fork, back-to-back blunders. Otherwise, he probably would have beat me in that game. So I'll be right back. Gonna go to the restroom, and I will be right back. Thank you all for your patience, and I'm back. Apologize, but I do need to take a break at my age. And let me. I've had a hitch in my giddy up for a while now. All right, go ahead and send in my mammoth bonus, whatever time control you want. I think the longest would be 15:10, but if you want a bullet or a blitz, I don't play them very often. I don't even work on them at all, but I will play them if you want to play. I have no problem. Whatever you decide is good. And so we're waiting for the My Challenge. I was hoping to play Rav tonight. That would have been fun too. Probably wouldn't have win 0-3, but that is nature of the game. And you learn every time you play these guys. Remember, shout out to Epic Elias 06. Or actually, Epic Elias on YouTube. Elias the Kid 06 on twitch.tv. Great content. Ad's going to start in 22 seconds. And my 15:10, okay? Oh, alrighty. Have a good game. From China. Right on. Okay. I was kind of thinking Queen's Gambit, but ended up Queen's Pawn, all right. I don't want to go against this. I think we'll do a Slav. London? No. Okay. Oops. Yep, that's push. Yep. Yep, yep. well played. Good games. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Very nice. Good challenge. It's all game. It's all game. Let's see. Hmm. Have to think about this one. I left that pawn hanging, and you should have took the first move on d5. You had it. I gave it up. That was a mistake on my part. And then I was trying to go for a tricky check thing. That didn't work. Okay. Alrighty. Check. Let's see here. Solid game. Playing really good. Got a chance to lose this one too. It's a good game though. Really appreciate you guys challenging. Really do. A lot of fun. Tuesday night for Love of the Game. I do the play-by-play. I do not play. And I do that for you guys, make you guys stars. All I ask is don't cheat. Yep. No AI, no smurfing, no excessive elos coming in late. Highest registered elo at arena start is the high cap. Nobody should go over it, and please respect it. But for Love of the Game, Tuesday is going to be a Blitz, Friday night Blitz, Saturday night Rapid starts at 7. The arena start 6:30 in my Twitch, and in my Discord. I put the arena link up the night before. As soon as I log off tonight, I'll be working on that, getting that arena set up, and then putting it not only in the club I have, JJ's Chess Pots Pals on chess.com, but also on the Discord. So it'll be up. Let's see. Do I want to push? I am a classical player, so I take a lot of time. Hi, Princess. How you doing? My kitty, 1 or 2. This is my demure kitty. She hardly comes up on the table, but Shadow will. But Princess loves love as well. Yeah, I see that. Could be a big threat there. Okay. Probably running out of time. I am not a very solid speed chess player, and I have been on doing this on Twitch since May 22nd of 2024, and I'm just too slow. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. You just can't. Well, you can. Getting a little better, but I just really don't work on bullet or blitz, and my rapid game is not very good. Yeah, but that's a smart move. Taking that to the house. And me defend that. Do I block? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. See what happens. Yeah, it's a good move. Yeah, very good play. 2. Yep. It's a good move. Solid game. Solid game. See what happens. Yeah, good move. Very good move. Yeah, that was a good move too. That was a good move too. Yeah, very good. Oh, very solid. Very solid. Very solid. Check, boom, take. Okay. Tough game right here. Yeah, that was a great move. Nice move. Let's see here. Gonna lose that pawn. That's all right. Okay. Yeah, thought so. Nice play. Yeah. My great game. I actually think pandas are cool too. So it was amazing. Honor to play you. And thank you for playing tonight. Good game. Good, solid game. You made me worry a lot. My USAF rating is higher than my speed chess. And it takes me a long time to think, but that was a good, solid game. Let's go to the review. I thought you were going to check me earlier, actually, to try to push that pawn, and then I'd have to pull.
Great job finishing off the game. Endgame boss level skills.
Let's go through the review.
Opponent went d4. Get ready for a strategic battle. So many paths open now. OMG.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried about this opening. I don't do very well against Queen's Gambit. And I do okay against the London, but the Queen's Pawn opening is kind of a mixed bag. So I played a little different. I like to play the Slavs, so.
Your opponent is building a pawn chain, solidifying that structure, huh?
As you can see, I played it 175 times and 51% win rate. With black, though, I like Petrov's. That's my favorite opening since black opening since 1973, 74 in high school. Number one board, played 20 games, 10 games home and away against 10 other teams. There was 11
This move is
teams in
giving
the
me
league.
anxiety. Let's see what happens.
Second ranked at the end of the year in my senior year. And one boards play one boards, fifth board plays fifth, fourth, third, second. And 3 wins, 2 losses is a win for your team. 5-0 is also a win, 4-1. And 2.5 is a draw, and it adds up at the end of the year. It was a lot of fun, man. It was a great experience. And that was back in the 70s when Bobby Fischer was playing Boris Spassky. So I discovered Petrov's in a very unusual way. It was in a USCF tournament. I think that's when I got my highest rated, 1864. Or it was a Washington Chess Federation tournament. It was against adults. And my friend, Jerry, he was third board that year, it was 73. And there was a Russian player there, and he was showing Jerry Petrov's trap. And it was the third round. I was waiting for my opponent, so I was just sitting there waiting. And Jerry comes over to me and he goes, "Hey, you gotta see this trap, you gotta see this trap." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And so he showed it to me and I go, "Can I see that again?" And he shows it to me again. I go, "Can I see it again?" And he showed it to me about 4 times. And then we get the pairings, and I matched up against this 1900 Russian player. It was really nice. I mean, the guy was really cool. And Jerry just showed me it. And I had white, he had black. He played Petrov's. So back then, it was pawn to king 4, right? So knight to KB3, that kind of thing. It was old notation. So in new notation, it's E4, E5. And then F3, F6. And then knight takes pawn on E5. Knight takes pawn on e6 with black, queen to e2, knight moves back, and then knight to c6, check, and the queen is checking the king, and the knight is covering both squares the queen can go, and you lose your queen right away. And so Jerry just showed it to me, and the guy did it himself. He did the same moves. So I went check. He resigned. I think the game lasted. I mean, this is a tournament classical game. I think I took 30, and I've got the old clock. I still got it behind me back there, but the analog, but the 30 seconds maybe. And then my coach found out, and that was on the weekend. We went back to high school, so he gave me a book on Petrovs. So I studied it, and so I started playing Petrovs. That's how I learned.
They missed the chance to bring the last piece into the game.
Yeah, I was worried about that move. I was worried about this whole sequence right here.
Your opponent goofed, leaving a free pawn on the board. Easy pickings, just saying.
Yeah, and the thing was,
Finally, though, they missed the chance to bring the last piece into the game.
do you notice something right here?
That pawn is feeling the love. Safely guarded now.
For these moves, do you notice something? I just wanted to show you. And I left it there because then I tried to make a trap out of it, but you had my pawn the whole time. I couldn't protect it. I couldn't protect this pawn. There's no way. So queen takes pawn, and that's what I was worried about the whole time. And then when the rooks moved in, I thought, oh my gosh, I might lose. Might be even trapped here. So, yeah. Yeah, you had it for 3 moves. You had it for 3 moves. The third move was going to be iffy because it would have been a mistake if you took it. But, yeah. And I was just going, oh, dude, should I act like I'm not worried about it? I acted like I did not worry about it. I was acting like, you know, whistle while you work. I was just letting it go and going, oh, boy. And, of course, I had to check on the king, so that's why you saw me move the rook over, but...
Missed the chance to bring the last piece into the game. Finally, the whole squad is here.
So you saw me move the rook over, and I was like, yeah, that pawn's been hanging for 2 moves, and I was like, oh, better act like I don't, oh, yeah, that's normal. That's what I meant to do. Didn't mean to do that, but, yeah.
Your opponent goofed, leaving a free pawn on the board. Easy pickings, just
so actually, up to this point, you had the advantage the whole time. You had the advantage the whole time. You're playing awesome.
You just snagged a free pawn. That's what I call a bargain. Let's go.
Knight moves back.
Your opponent is getting their knight out of danger.
And I had to
Safe
really,
square is a happy square.
I had to really think about this. And the reason I decided to take it, I almost didn't. And I almost did something like another trap, but I know you were going to see it. But I almost moved my bishop to e5, hoping you would take the pawn, and then I could say check. That bishop takes knight. But I knew you were going to see that. So the reason I took it, I wanted that queen threat off the board.
You overlooked an opportunity to win a tempo by threatening a rook. They snapped it back easy peasy. You lost your advantage, and now it's even, Steven. Okay, it's a trade. Your opponent swapped pieces of equal value. You recaptured, keeping it simple and clean.
Now, I was really worried because I was worried you were going to bring the pawn out, but I could push, so I knew I had that covered. My question was, I was weak on this diagonal, on this file, and I was really worried they were going to come down this file and open it up, and my king's back here, and when I want to move my rook to the 7th rank, I really can't get the second rook to the 7th rank, or the second rank, the second rank. So I was really worried about this area, and I was worried about the push, but I decided to wait until the last second to block it, but then I knew that I was weak here. But I also, with the rook on on the second file, I could bring the rook over, but there could be a check and a promotion. So I was worried about that as well. I mean, that was a great attack too. That was a really good attack.
Solid move, nothing crazy here.
It was a tricky position, man. She played really well.
You got that rook on the 7th rank, Ballard. Not bad, but not brilliant.
I still think that was a really good move because it really could have affected me in the endgame. I thought that you should challenge the rook as well, but when you didn't, I thought, okay, maybe I can move my pawns into play and move them up and try to get through. But then there's that tricky position coming down this way.
Nice pawn chain.
So,
the structure is looking strong. Their better move was to challenge the opposing rook for the open file.
Yep, I thought so too. Before I could get a chance to push that pawn.
Not the sharpest move. Something better was on the board.
I decided not to do that, and the reason I decided was that I knew this pawn was going to challenge. Well, I don't know why. Yeah, I didn't think it through. But I thought the other move was better. Let's see if it was.
This move is an absolute banger.
Yeah, it's a great move.
No time for sightseeing. That pawn needs a vacation from danger.
And I wanted to block it, but I knew I was weak down here. And this is what I was worried about, this C file. So I did decide to come back. I was thinking you were going to check and move my king over here, which would have been a worse position for me. That was the other threat I thought
Your
about.
opponent just parked their rook on an open file. Things might get interesting. Are you ready?
And it did get interesting. That was what I was worried about.
Not the best move, but not a bad one either.
So I could block here and still push and get my king into place. So I thought moving that king up.
Your opponent just created a target, leaving behind a backward pawn. What is going on?
Yeah, I totally thought you were going to check right here.
You moved your pawn out of danger. Got to keep it safe.
Yep.
Their king is in action now. What a time to activate the king, huh? You activated your king, getting it into the fight.
This was a really good move here. Attacking this.
Solid move, keeps things balanced. That's the only move, and you nailed it. What a find.
I was waiting for
defended
that
your
pawn
pawn.
island. Once you move the king here, you know, this pawn's pinned. And so I thought you needed to break this up with these pawns. And my rook was solid on the second rank, so I thought that I had a really good shot here. I still was worried about this move though.
They missed the chance to attack a pawn chain.
And this opened it up, and that's why I pushed.
Eyes on the prize. That passed pawn is marching to the finish line.
Because I knew even if you put the rook down here, I would have to take, you'd take check, I'd move up, you'd take this pawn. You would have a passer, but I had this move, and I had this pawn island taking the G3 square there. Excuse me, I'm pointing and you guys can't see it. But once I got this pawn island here, I was blocking this dark square with the G3. So I knew if you went down and checked, I take, you take, check, I move out. You might check me again. I move towards the rook. Either way. Once I get the queen back here, king's in trouble. So that's why. But man, I was worried about this whole thing. Felt I was blowing it.
Your opponent blundered, giving you a chance to snag their rook.
And I had to look at this, and you saw that I took a lot of time with this one. And I was thinking, okay, takes. What if there's a check first and then takes back? But what if there's a check first, doesn't take back, and takes this pawn and then moves here. I mean, I can block. I don't think you can get the promotion, but that's what I was worried about. I was really good game, Mike. I mean, really, really good game. That was a really good thinker game for me. I hope you enjoyed it too. I really enjoyed it.
You found a way to win a rook. Excellent work. They retook. Fair enough.
Thank you. Honored to play it. So then, when that happened, I'm going to force
This sets
it.
up the threat to force eventual checkmate.
And I think, yeah. I mean, the threat with the check and getting the pawn off, it's just, I've got mate and two. I think you have to take the rook here. It was fun. It really was. I really enjoyed it. I was sweating bullets. I tell you, I was sweating. I really was. I was sweating bullets. It was like, oh boy. And yeah, they said to take it too. I thought you would check actually here and then take.
You found the checkmate, you brilliant chess assassin. Boom, best move, right here, right now.
Yeah, if you did that earlier, 2 moves earlier, I think.
Checkmate's calling, can you hear it?
You can still check here, but you had to take that, and
You are now able to checkmate the king.
yeah.
That's checkmate, baby, what a finish.
Let's go back. I want to see one thing really quick. We'll go back here. I want to go game review. I thought you played really well.
Great job finishing off the game. Endgame boss level skills.
I didn't look. Yeah, 1,500. Yeah, I knew I was in for it. And I've had some health problems, so my USCF rating currently is 1470, and I missed the USCF $1,000 Open that I was going to play on the coast here in September 2024, September 29th, actually. I got COVID on September 4th, and I was sick for 9.5 weeks. And after that, all of a sudden, my hip and my knee had severe pain. And I would play it tonight, a little late. Jakes, I'd play it tonight for sure, but I am going to call it here pretty quick. But, you know, I'll play it next Monday for sure. Another solid player right there. Another solid player right there. Good players tonight, boy. Really good players. But anyway, what happened was I got COVID and then I couldn't walk. And so for 8 months, I could barely get out of bed, man. It was really rough. I needed help getting groceries. I had to get a cane. They put me through, they went to the orthopedic surgeon. They said that I've got rheumatoid arthritis, but it's moderate. And it's still not damaged enough for them to want to operate. So they put me on Moderna, which is the shot once a week. And my A1C was off the hook. It was like 9.7. And so for diabetes 2. And so I lost 63 pounds. That Moderna is, for diabetic 2, boy, no side effects, knock on wood. I take it once a week. I take a shot to the stomach, and I didn't want to take insulin and never have. And so I was really, really happy with the doctors made a great decision there. I've lost the weight. I'm able to I walk with a cane out in public, but I can walk around the house. I can get around without the cane. And I still just got this little pain here, but the knee pain's gone. And it's just right in the back hip area. And hopefully if that ever goes away, I'll be good, but I've recovered way better, but that's why my USCF rating isn't as high as it should be. And my Speed chess, I just am not a speed chess player. I've never played. I played it in 2 tournaments over the board. Never played it before or since. So, but I do love playing games, and I love playing chess. So I'll play any time control anybody wants, bullet, blitz, anything, but just expect me to lose but in face to face, not going to win all the time, but I win like 90% of the time of the games that I played up until getting sick. And then I got the smackdown and, lesson in life that I have to take care of myself. And so that was really big, and especially at my age, turned 70 this year. So, doing good. I'm doing good. Everything's going good. No worries, Jakes. I appreciate you coming in at any time. Maya, great game. That was solid. I was scared. I really was. And I got lucky. So we'll play again. Mondays, chess challenges, and the first half hour to an hour is chess puzzles. And so I apologize for tonight because of the Super Bowl yesterday, and then I had to get up really early and get things done here. I went and took a nap, woke up at 6:30. It took me a while to get back on. So usually at 6:30 on Monday nights for chess puzzles, chess challenges, unrated chess challenges. I'll play you all next week. Again, tomorrow for Love of the Game Tuesday, it is going to be a blitz. I haven't decided what it is yet, but once I log off, I'll go into the club, make the arena, make the notification. And then as soon as I get that notification made, I copy and paste it, put it in the Discord. Here's the Discord again, and I'll put it up for both. Reki, thank you so much. I just saw your comment. If you're still there, I appreciate it. On twitch.tv, JJ Chess Palace, if you want to chat live, I'm primarily on Twitch. TOS prevents me of freaking having the chats up. I do have to check them to see if the YouTube's still up, but I apologize if I don't respond, but I will respond in Twitch. Twitch is free follow, and if I do see it, I'm going to respond anyway, even though it's supposedly against TOS, which kind of sucks because I'm a small streamer, and it's nice to thank everybody for watching. It's nice to be able to say, hey, thank you so much. I very much really do appreciate you guys. And I don't think it's that fair, but I understand where they're coming from. But for somebody that really needs people to watch them, or needs, to be responsive to their player bases, I don't have a lot. So when I miss and don't say anything, people are like, oh, All right. By the way, Maya, Reki just says hi. Reki just says hi. Reki says he's Maya's best friend. So I just wanted to let you know Reki says hi. He's watching from YouTube tonight. Watched your game tonight. And he goes, please, dude. And Maya just said hi back. And she said, ha, 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 hi back. Very cool, you guys. Anyway, that is why I don't see the YouTube responses very often. I apologize, but it is what it is, and it is free to follow in twitch.tv if you want to chat immediately. And when I put these arenas up, 6:30, I put the link up in Twitch chat for the arena. It goes up at 6:30. Might log in at 6:32 or 6:33, but it'll go up as soon as I log in. And then at 7 o'clock, the arena starts. I do the play-by-play. The high registered Elo. This isn't like a normal rated arena. This is an unrated personal arena that I make for you guys 3 times a week. I was on the radio for 9.5 years. So for me, it's fun for me. And yes, I can play, but I don't. So they make you guys stars. And what's really cool, a lot of YouTube people have uh, private messaged me and said they have their fan favorites. And for that, for players that are Elo 100 to 2000, and there are people watching you guys and having fan favorites and rooting for you guys and watching it. Now, it is in horizontal screen on YouTube. It is in vertical screen because I do a lot of shorts, so that's why I put it in vertical on Twitch. I know it's a little bit different than everybody else. I wish I could do it in both, but Twitch doesn't give me that option yet. YouTube does, but every time I try it, it keeps whirling. It doesn't connect. So I just went with the horizontal output for YouTube and the vertical output. But highest registered Elo at Arena Start is the cap. I add 99 to the end of it. So if it's an 837, I put 899 as the high cap. Please respect that. Do not come in late. Higher than that. You can come in equal or under. We let anybody that wants to play. But no AI, no smurfing, no just excessive high elos coming in late to get a pharma medal. You know, as long as the reason I've been doing this since June 2024 is to kind of promote chess.com players that play, my Twitch players, people on YouTube, that watch my Mammoth Bonus on chess.com, and to give something back, you know, to the chess community. And I thought it'd be really cool. And a person from Brazil, I had a tournament, a prize tournament. I gave away a diamond membership and a gold membership. And he goes, "Why don't you do this during the week? People would love this." And so I started doing it, and then we got hit by people that cheated. And when players come in, never played in it before, and then somebody cheats against them, of course, they're never coming back. Viewership got cut in half because people don't want to watch it. When people cheat, you know, some guy going, "Look at me, I got 36-0 and is a 200 Elo," you know. And but the last couple of months with the guidelines, I put them in the chat tab. I have to do them by hand, so it takes me about 10 minutes while we're getting set up for the arena. But people have respected it. And the people that come in, I tell them, if you see somebody that's suspect, you report them. And the reason being, I want this fair for everybody. The more fair it is, the more people watch. But the primary reason is all the chess players at chess.com that play in it have fun. That's my primary goal for it. That you guys enjoy it, have fun. It's a fair playing field. You actually feel like you can compete. And you actually learn something every week and have a blast doing it. That is my primary function, to protect you guys. That's why I'm a stickler about, I will report people just out of the blue just to make sure that they're legit, because if they start being regulars, I want everybody to be legit. And I don't catch everybody. I'm wrong a lot of times, but I do it to protect everybody, and I hope everybody understands that. The more it's a fair playing field, and I don't even talk about position when I'm doing my play-by-play. When I'm doing the sports commentary during the match, I don't talk about position because it would give something away to somebody. Somebody would be watching or somebody would be listening. Kick cheaters in their ass. My bad for unregulated comment. That is funny shit, actually. I hate cheating. I would never do it. By the way, my parents died in 99, 97. I was adopted. I do have a birth mother, and she's really cool. She's still alive, and we do talk, but my parents are my parents that raised me. And to tell you the truth, I represent them every day. And if somebody thought I was cheating, not only would I not respect myself, but I would lose all this. Nobody'd ever trust me again. And that's why I don't cheat. And I've been playing MMO games since Ultima Online. Wizardry Proving Grounds the Mad Overlord on an Apple II Plus, 1981. 2 weeks after it released, September 15th, 1981 by Surtec. First graphical RPG game with 3D vector line graphics, and it was basic. Had permadeath too, but it did have a 5 1/4 floppy disk. But the thing was, I played Ultima 1 and 2. I played Wizardry Proving Grounds, then Night of Diamonds, then Legacy of Lelga, then Return of Verda, and then it was Ultima Online. And then it was EverQuest. Then it was World of Warcraft. Then it was Star Wars Galaxies. Then it was Star Wars Old Republic. Then it was Camelot. It was Defiance. It was Mech Warrior 3D from Canada. I can't remember the Canadian company that does that. It's still running up there. It's still in 3D. And you're in the mechs, and you can put it in first or third person. And I mean, it's pretty cool. Age of Conan. I mean, I would never, ever fucking cheat. Maybe because I'm old school. And the reason is, number one, who would trust me? Nobody. After that, nobody. And I disrespect my parents that raised me. I disrespect myself, but it's more important what my parents thought of me. And I was very fortunate. Because I could have been not adopted at 10 days old. You know? So you got to remember where you came from. Yeah. And, yeah. Actually, Reki, I've lost a lot of games here. I think I learned my lesson, and that's why I don't play rated. I learned my lesson in May 22 when I started in 2024 to about June, July. And I kept thinking, why am I freaking losing? Man, in 2019, I played in a bar. And right here on the bayfront. You know, it's a tourist city. And 304 wins, 8 losses, and 4 draws. Come on, chess.com and 100s and 200s are smoking me online, on live stream, on challenge nights, rated games. I'm like, what? Never happened in real life, right? And you know, and then I said, okay, and I went to Unrated for a while, and then I tried it again, and then I got freaking back slapped, my butts were cheeked, red, butt smacked, it was bad. And then I'd come up and I'd look, and the very next day I'd have 3 or 4 of them after we did these challenge nights, and they're freaking banned. And it would happen just all the time, and streamers, and people like to screw with streamers. And I'm an old school guy. I just don't believe in that stuff. I would never do it to somebody else. Why would you do it to me? And so, yeah, I just, you know, but from the thing that for the actual tournaments that I run, you know, and they're for fun and they're unrated, and I want a fair playing field. And you know what? Everybody has fun. Everybody that watches, the live streamers come in. You've got Elias the Kid, Epic Elias on YouTube. You've got Radmaster09. You've got Profiteer Gaming. You've got Radical Chess. You've got Faith Fireheart. You've got Grizu is awesome. I'd love to see House of Pancakes come in and play one. I've asked him, but I've never, you know, and I really like House. I think House is really cool. And I loved H1 too. And it would be really cool to see H1. But his moderator, Potzer Gamer, comes in and plays. And Potzer wins a lot. And then we've got a USCF expert over the board. Rabbits as well, I guess. But I actually know personally from Tiger to Oregon. He comes in. He played last week, and he runs the Midtown Chess Club in Tiger to Oregon. If you're near Portland, that is a very good club to know. And they play on Saturday nights, and they've got a really good scholastic team too, as well as players of all ages. So Alan's a straight up guy. His family's really cool. And also Sean Tobin. When I was at the Western States Championship, played in that in 2009. He won the expert class. I didn't know him at that time, but I met him through Alan and up at Lincoln City at this chess club I formerly used to play for, and Sean's great. And I mean, he asked me to be in his club, and I have, and he asked me to advertise, for my club to, if anybody's on the Southern Oregon coast, for these tournaments that he runs. Also a legit guy, and he's the tournament director for and runs the Gold Beach Club in Southern Oregon coast. And I mean, he comes in and he's only played once, but I know he said he's going to play again. But it's nice to see some of these guys. They really, really are cool. So, I just saw Itch. Sorry. If you're on Twitch and you say something, I'll see it immediately. But I just saw Itch. Nice to see you. What's going on? We're about done tonight. Mai played great, and it was an honor to play her. But anyway, tomorrow night, for love of the game, Tuesday night, have some fun, play fair, come in, 6:30. I'll have the link up. If you go ahead and click on the Discord, that's a free invite, and it'll be in the announcement tonight before midnight. It'll also be in the chess channel on my Discord. I've got chess, wizardry, and arc raiders content 4 times a week in all 3. And 7 o'clock, the arena starts. The highest registered Elo is the high cap. Nobody should come in above that after the arena starts, but you can come in equal or under at any time. And it should be a lot of fun tomorrow. So it is a blitz. So I thank everybody. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for watching. I'll be back at 6:30, not 8:30. 6:30 next week. I apologize. I was really tired. I took a nap. So, and I'll be on longer next Monday for more challenges. Jake, thank you for challenging me. I'm sorry. I'm just too tired to do it. And Maya, will do. Looking forward to the rematch. And again, Penguins. What a great player. It's fun to play, always. Pleasure. And Elias the Kid 06, his content on Twitch, you gotta check it out. And he smoked me tonight. But it's always fun playing Elias. And he is one of our live streamers that plays regularly in our arena. So you actually get to play a couple live streamers in these on For Love of the Game Tuesday night, Friday night Blitz, Saturday night Rapid, 6:30. Link goes up in my chat. 7 p.m. start. PST. It is the Central Oregon coast. Hey now, everybody bets against. Well, I would too. I bet, especially in speech shows. But yeah, Mai's already got the fan base going right now. They're going, you better beat him. You better beat him. So, CMI, thank you very much. Thank you, Reki. Thank you, Ish. I appreciate you guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you tomorrow night, 6:30. And You can always see my schedule on twitch.tv by going to JJ's Chess Spots or Palace, or go to JJ Plays Chess on YouTube, and it'll have the upcoming next night upcoming on that channel as well. Of course, Arc Braces has the same thing in Wizardry, and I put them up the day before, so I will have that up tonight for tomorrow night as well. Guys, have a great one. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate y'all. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Sorry, Reckless Becky. I was posture check, redeem 100. I didn't see it. You guys got to tell me. If you do it, tell me. Say, I freaking redeemed 100. You better do it, JJ. Alrighty. Okay. Posture check. Oh, I'm stretching and a posture check. Here's winner, chicken dinner. Okay. If I go back in this chair, I will flip the frick over and you'll see an explosion. So that's not a good thing. It does not stay up. So I can't go back. So I'm sorry. I am back for a second because I didn't see. Reckless Recky, posture check. Let me know, Reckless. Let me know. And if I don't see it, don't say anything. Keep freaking telling me. Tell us, dude, because you know what? I started the night. I missed the 10,000 coin challenge, the point challenge by Elias to take off my glasses during one of the announcements. I would not be able to do those arenas, the live arenas, without my glasses because I couldn't see the top the names. I wouldn't be able to do it, but I did do it tonight in puzzles, and I sucked in puzzles because of it, but I'm happy with it. I got Elias taking I took my glasses off for Elias and did the puzzles, so everything was good. Anyway, one last posture check right there. Sorry, I missed it. See you tomorrow night, noon. Wizard of Variance Daphne is pretty cool. Might want to check it out.